I just love nudity. It's amazing. It's okay.
That's a great soundbite. We'll keep that one. I'm Oliver Trevena on set of The Scribbler with the lovely Katie Cassidy. How are you?
I'm lovely.
I've got to be honest, I've seen you looking better.
Yeah, I've seen you looking better as well.
Oh, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. You've got an excuse. You're playing Suki in The Scribbler.
Yes, I am.
And this is your daily look for the movie?
For the most part. This is actually a wig that I have on.
I was just saying, you could pull this off, this short hair look. Are you going to continue this? No?
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, that's what nice people do. They make compliments.
Oh, you look fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you like doing this scary stuff?
I do. I think, especially with this character, the amount of research that went into it, and playing somebody who has dissociative identity disorder was a challenge to me, and I was certainly up for the challenge. And I actually sat down with somebody who had multiple personality disorder. But there's a lot of psychology that went into it, and trying, obviously playing this character, the role of Suki, who also is the Scribbler, just trying to keep it as realistic and legitimate as possible. And I feel like we've done a good job.
You're coming across extremely weird and mental, just so you know. So you're doing a great job. Well, it's a pleasure to sit down with you. I really hope you get your looks back.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah.
This character might scar me a little bit.
Right, and I'm hoping that you didn't soak up too much of Suki, that you can once return to being somewhat normal.
Yeah. Well.
With the lovely Ashlynn Yennie. How are you?
Very good.
On The Scribbler, you're playing Emily.
I am. I'm playing character Emily.
Which I was very excited about, because I just found out that Ashlynn doesn't wear any clothes during the whole movie.
No clothing in the movie. I play a character who has a condition called vestophobia, which is the fear of being trapped in clothing. It's real, people. Yeah.
So did you know this book before it started?
I did not. I asked to read the script, and I think all of us kind of had the same feeling about it. It was just so cool.
And when you read it, you were always going to be Emily?
I was always going to be Emily. I think they had the film almost completely cast. I was like one of the last people that they cast for the film, and then they told me who was going to be in it.
But no one else wanted that part of being
Nobody
nude
else
the whole
wanted
time.
that part to be nude. I mean, come on. Only me.
Kind of like Ashlynn Yennie. Perfect for it. She loves nudity.
I just love nudity. It's amazing. It's okay.
That's a great soundbite. We'll keep that one. And we're in the Linda Vista Hospital, community hospital, which is obviously now not used, and it's bloody scary.
It's very scary. It is definitely one of the weirdest places I've shot.
And tell me about this little girl in this hospital.
There's a little girl that haunts this hospital. She'll run up to you and she'll hold your hand.
You tend to do a lot of these scary, freaky movies.
Yeah. I started my career starting off being the ass of the Human Centipede, which was awesome, and then
from the ass of a human centipede to a woman with no clothing.
A woman with no clothing on. I just keep moving up, one leg at a time.
Yeah.
My mom is really proud of me.
She must love it.
She can watch nothing I do.
You just showed me a picture of Michelle Trachtenberg in a scene that pushed you down the stairs, right?
Yeah, her character. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but she ends up hurting me a bit in the film, and I get kind of, thrown down in a way.
That was a throwdown, was it? That.
Yeah, it was a throwdown.
You're never going to be on my team on charades, charades or whatever.
Charades.
Charades? I say charades. What do Americans say? Charades. Charades.
Charades.
Charades. I was right. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Charades, I think it's mine.
No, charades.
Charades.
Charades or charades.
Oh,
you've got alcohol on your mind, haven't you? Alcohol and nudity.
And nudity.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm a keeper.
Let's wrap this up before it goes somewhere where it really shouldn't. Eliza Dushku.
That's right.
We're here on the set of Scribbler, which you're in. What character are you playing?
Darling Eliza Dushku. I don't know, it's infrequent I get darling, but I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
Well, I figured we'd start strong and then see where it goes. And Katie's looking quite bad, but you are fortunate enough to be able to dress like this every day, which is nice.
I think she looks awesome, personally.
Really? I've seen her on better days. I've got to be honest.
I didn't recognize her, to be honest. She came up yesterday when we first met, and I had seen, of course, a number of photos of her, and hi, nice to meet you, and I completely, but what a beautiful thing to be able to transform like that for a role, and she really sells it. She's really remarkable.
What's your daily thing on this?
I play criminal psychologist Jennifer Silk. She's a ballbuster by day with the guys, but then when she comes and meets Suki, I think she's really one of the people from the outside that starts to come to understand Suki and her craziness, and they develop a quite powerful relationship.
Do you enjoy playing roles like this?
I
Psychologists,
do.
powerful ballbusters?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's a different, I've busted balls in all kinds of different ways now. I've done it in
Nice.
pants, and now I get to do it in sort of a noir period way. It's a new dimension. It's a new color. I like it. I felt a lot of parallels with another show that I worked on that dealt with people's personalities and reprogramming, and but this has a much darker kind of fucked up. Oh, can I say fuck on the show?
You just did.
More fucked up.
I'll say as well, fucked up.
Yeah.
Puts you in the clear.
Everyone's been saying the dailies sort of look like there's almost like a Fight Club feel to it.
Right.
Really raw and gritty.
How would you say this is a fresh take on horror films? Like, how does it make it different?
There's, because of the original graphic novel, there's a fun hyper reality, I feel like, and it's stylized. Again, it's raw and gritty, and it's not sort of just your average thriller.
Carry on busting balls. The Scribbler.